What do you think about Gotti? What do you think about boy? You like coming up here?
He does. He's actually halfway behaved himself today. Okay.
Get it up. Like that on mine. Marks it going back.
Alright, you mind holding down a minute?
No.
Why I keep getting ahead of myself here. My backpack on, back on.
I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's 2 deer standing right over there about 800 yards.
Is there?
Right in between them 2 trees. If you don't believe me that they're over there, I'll tell you where this place is and you can walk in and see if they're there. But I don't see nothing.
I don't think they're gonna walk up here.
Big old gap right there. And then it comes down and that makes another big old gap and saddle down there. Now I can't see an old logging road going across into that gap.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. You can spot a lot from being up here.
Yeah. It amazes me how that thing sets so still.
Well, them on their own are pretty stable. The older ones get an even bigger benefit, but when you put these on this, it's ultra smooth, man.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you noticed that from last week. I was happy with it too.
Yeah, it done real good. What gets me is that thing. I mean, it don't wiggle, jiggle, nothing.
Nah.
It's just as fluid smooth.
It's good, and if you want to adjust it, you just hold it for 1, 2, 3, let it go.
Yeah.
And you can adjust it up and down
Oh,
if you want to.
that's wild, ain't it?
Yep. If you tap the button 3 times, it'll spin around and look at you if you want a selfie.
Ah.
I ain't too big on that though.
No, I was gonna say, I see
Nobody
myself
wants to
all
see
the
my
time.
ugly face on there. I ain't as handsome as Lee Woods, so you know.
I ain't got that
That's
beard
right.
thing like Lee's got.
Yeah, I ain't got Johnson's man beard either, so I can't really get on TV.
He got the man beard and we just got the boy blush.
But you know what? Even though we can't get on TV, Tim, the girls love the boy blush though. We got the girls.
Yeah, we're sweet and innocent.
Yeah. Come on, let's head back this way. Come on.
That boyish charm.
Well, I think it'll be an easy walk back. We'll have maybe 1 or 2 hills to climb. That'll be about it.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be bad at all. Now the funny thing is, us going back.
See, look, it's.
Now that pink line is the line we come in on, right? And blue's going back.
Is it? Yeah, blues.
Blues.
The pink line's the one we came in on.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay.
And then the blues are backtrack. What I think it is, that one blue line, I think it's a straight shot from there to where we turned around at.
But one thing though, this works though.
Oh yeah, it's working.
We got it both. We're doing it different ways. You're doing it with Track Manager. I'm doing by hitting waypoint, but I mean, as long as
that's what
I've done. It's taking us back. Oh, you did that too?
Yeah.
Okay. As long as it's taking us back. Because I'm seeing a blue line behind it and a pink line in front of it.
Yeah. And I think what it was where we stopped.
And the blue line, you're right. The blue line is where we came in. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a straight line up this ridge. What I'd say.
Good. I like that.
Yeah. Because that way, if you want to walk in a straight line, you can get on that blue line and But we're definitely staying right on that pink line.
Mm-hmm.
That'll help us over at Fontana about going back out. If we get off the roads and get up on
that'll help us anywhere we go off trail.
Yeah.
That'll help us get back to where we need to be.
Yeah, it sure will.
That's what I want to do, is do a lot of off trailing.
That's it. I think that over there where that hog trail comes down, it looked like it went up on, made a big flat up there at Fontana.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be a good place to check out, because if them hogs is in there, then that's a food source.
Oh yeah. There's a long history of them liking hogs.
Oh yeah. Well, I honestly think that's what made them move in over there on that one place at a hunt on boar tree.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't never seen any sign over there of them. That's one reason I hunted there a lot. And then this year I had that rock thrown at me and started finding limbs and stuff across the trail, like in the laurel thickets, where I'd have the trail cut through the laurel thicket, go back in, and there'd be a stick stuck up head high.
That's cool.
Yeah. And that's also where I got the pictures of that and sticking the stick up in front of my trail cam.
Mm-hmm.
So
now, I had never been to that area, right?
No, I just honestly found out that they was coming in there this year.
Mm-hmm.
And we had that stuff going on down there. You know what the other one?
Mm-hmm. Okay, Biggie, come on.
And it was sort of like up in, it wasn't until up in the hunting season until I found it. When we'd sort of wasn't going that often, you know, because of the hunting and the raining and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll hit it as soon as they get them gates open. That's where I want to take that. When I get Bob to help me build me a recorder, I want to take it and leave it in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit longer walk than what that other place is, and a little bit steeper walk than where we go on Harrison Cove.
I'm fine. I'll be in shape for it.
Oh Lord, yeah, it ain't as bad as what we walked today. Once you make a first pull right there above the truck, it levels out into the road and stays pretty level till you get up there and then hit the old logging road I walked to hunt. That's where Daddy let me out, and I went in and took a shortcut because I had so much further to walk than what he did. And when he went to where we usually park the truck, he said I smell something. Sees that bird.
She sees that bird again.
And
that's the same bird too.
She's a bird dog.
Oh, a bird dog.
Yeah, a bird dog.
Squatch dogs, coon dogs.
She's an all-around dog. But he went back and parked and walked in the other way. He said, I smelled something rotten when I parked down there this morning. And he said, I only smelled it for a little bit. And it wasn't long after that we found them trees broke over the road and all that stuff. And we went in one morning and pulled up there, and you could hear, if it was a bird, it was a loud bird. But it would whistle. You know what I mean? I can't even whistle now. I need a little sip of water. But it was covered up and polluted with hogs. And then all of a sudden the hogs just left.
That's peculiar.
It is. I've got trail cam pictures of 3 and 4 hogs in where I put my deer cane out at. The big hole they make. I've got pictures of, I know of 3 hogs, and I think there's a 4th one standing beside of them, but 3 of them in the hole, and got a lot of hog pictures and stuff. And then all of a sudden, they just quit coming through anywhere. That's also the spot where a bag got put on my trail cam too, and it sat up there for a month and a half with a bag over it. One of my deer cane bags.
Who you think did that? You think they may have done that?
I don't know.
Oh, well, that wouldn't have been Newsom, would it?
No, he couldn't even find that place. Whoever or whatever done it knowed it was there because they walked up from behind it and put it on it. And I've only had pictures of one man walking through there in the early fall, back when sand digging time. So if he did, he had to know exactly where it was at and come up the hill and all of that stuff. So I can't wait to see what's on it. Yeah, if I go back and there's something over it this time, I'll know good and well that it's been a squish squash, because that road's been closed for 3 months. And there ain't nobody in their right mind, even out of their right mind, would walk in there just for that. And it's sort of like the Harrison Cole's place with the old clear cut growed up. Down below the trail again. You got he's found him something.
He is, boy. You can just tell by his body language, can't you?
Yeah, you can.
You know, something's out there.
Yeah. I tell you what, that's one thing, just what little bit I've been going with you, I have definitely learned you can watch them dogs and stuff that we don't see, hear, smell and stuff. They'll let you know.
Let me tell you something. We were at Uwharrie. I found they took me off trail. Next thing you know, I'm seeing big footprints in leaves. And we followed that for about like 150 yards. I just got to thinking, and I just got a feeling. One of the few times I've ever had a feeling, I ain't really had them too many times. I just ought to go ahead and break that off.
Yeah.
But they were following it, and I kept seeing it in the leaves, footprints.
Yeah. That's how.
I took a picture. I mean, I got the pictures of them. That's one of the things that made me go get the GoPro, because at that point in time I didn't have one. I'm like, I really need to get a GoPro.
Yeah.
And when this situation happens again, I can film the whole thing. But something just told me. I'm not gonna say it wasn't mind speak. It was just like a gut feeling I got.
Yeah.
You might as well just go ahead and break this off.
Well, that's how it was when we first talked about going across the ridge over there. Across the Newsoms, you know, I didn't want to go for a while.
It looks like a track kind of. Maybe I'm wrong though.
And look where it breaks at.
Yeah, and it is hard. It is kind of hard to tell in this.
Yeah. And but I just had that gut feeling that whole year. I didn't go over in there hunting. I didn't put a camera out. I didn't do nothing. it was just like, stay away. And after a while, it was gone, and it's like, okay, it's time to go now. And I'm a firm believer in that. When you got them gut feelings, you better not do something, you better heed it. There's been a lot of times I've not listened and then found myself in trouble. Well, if you'd listened like you should have, yeah, I know. But sometimes you just want to make yourself do it. Well, there ain't nothing gonna be, it's gonna be fine. Well, and then sometimes I don't know, I guess, and if people's never experienced it, they don't know what we're talking about.
Nah. I think at some point in time, it's like everybody gets some feelings like that. I mean,
Yeah.
what they are or what generates them. Like you say, we just call them gut feelings. Go with your gut.
Yeah.
You know, people get them in sports. You know, when they call a certain play. I mean, their gut just says, "Hey,
Yeah.
go with this play right here," and they go with that play, and boom.
Yeah. Or like, you know, they've been people like didn't get on airplanes and then the airplane crashed.
Exactly.
And stuff like that.
That's a great example right there.
That one airplane that crashed a few years ago and they never could find nothing on it, did they ever solve that? That went down, you know, as overseas somewhere.
Transamerica
62 or
611.
Yeah, something like
that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they did or not.
You know, there for a while they tried to say that it was...
They say it landed on some small ass island somewhere.
Yeah. They
had every conspiracy theory known to man with it.
And the only thing is, they should have been able to find the black box. That black box is supposed to survive everything. Well, where's the black box at?
Exactly. Hey, you mind holding this? Let me get Gotti untangled.
Nothing but a laurel thicket. But they can't one of them things.
Hold up, girl. Yeah, I'm not letting you go. My bad, Tim.
Stuff. You need me to hold her?
Oh, no, I'm good. There we go. Okay. You dirty little rats. She don't like for him to find nothing.
She's like,
she don't like that
I like
at
that
all.
back. I want that back.
That's the way she is. I give them both bones, right? And and like I'll go to work and I'll come back and she'll have her bone. I'm like, you didn't eat your bone, Cindy? I thought you had done halfway ate it.
Yeah.
But that's like a full bone. And all of a sudden I think about it, I'm like, she stole Gotti's bone from him. She ate hers and stole his.
Yeah.
So I'll give him two. And then she's mad about it.
Yeah.
Come here, girl. You got your leg stuck again. Come here. There you go. There you go. Yeah, she's like that. And he puts up with it because he loves her.
Yeah.
That's his sister.
That's how older brothers do.
That's how, yeah.
Her being competitive against him is just like Amber being competitive against Matthew.
Exactly.
If he said, I'm going to hold my breath for 2 days, he said, I'm going for a month.
Nice. You can't lose anywhere on the Appalachian Trail, can you? As far as how pretty it is.
No. Somebody dropped some food. Pistachios or peanuts or something.
Oh, the birds will eat it.
Yeah.
We got it. There you go.
Did we make it to the pinpoint on your map?
Oh yeah. On the phone, yeah. We made it there. That's why I wanted to step up on the hill right there. We went a little bit past the first pinpoint, then I got a second one. It was a little further down, and it had a creek that ran through.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the creek crossed the trail or not, but I'll check that out the next time. But yeah, we made it to that first pinpoint.
Oh, good deal.
So that's exactly what I wanted to see. I've had some pretty good luck Google squatching over the years. So
oh yeah.
It's always good to check something out.
That's a good tool.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you hadn't, you probably never would have found that place over in Fontana.
No, we never would have found that. That ended up being great, especially with Robin coming down. That ended up being a super home run all the way around.
Yeah. She's supposed to be coming back in September, I think, ain't she?
I think she's wanting to come back for the Bigfoot Festival. Yeah,
that'd be good.
Mm-hmm.
If she gets to stay an extra day or two, we can show her some of the other places.
Oh yeah.
If the lake's down, we can take her back down there.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool by me. Step on your own foot.
I found over where my tree stand was, like you one time, them tracks in the leaves. And you could tell it, I mean, it just step for step right in line. It come right down where my tree stand was and went right off down into the, you know where we went down the hill to the creek down there?
Uh-huh.
It had come off of that, knoll up there where my tree stand was and went straight down and went straight to the creek down there.
Cool.
And I ain't found a lot of tracks, but I have found some. Just the one in the mud that you could see good. The rest of the leaves are falling and stuff. You could see them good with your eye, but you couldn't see them good on the camera. if it's just the terrain up here where it's so hard to find tracks.
I think they're good at concealing their tracks overall.
Oh yeah, that's
I think they can take their foot and their toes, and I mean if they tuck their toes in, or they walk on the balls of their feet, they can kind of disguise it in some areas.
Yeah, that's the reason I think that's going to be awesome over there this fall at the lake.
Oh yeah, I think it will be.
People never think to look.
I think so. I think we found a spot where we might get some that are good enough to cast.
Yeah. And I'll try my best between now and then to get me one of them trail cams that'll do the plot watching, video recording.
And things are nice. Bob's used one a whole lot.
If I'd get down there on that far bank and aim it back up that creek up through there. Of course, it may be too far out of the way. She's like, I know that was there. Yeah, I smelt that before he did.
God, he's like, I think my nose is a little bit better than yours, sissy. You might have the eyes, I got the nose.
Yeah. Starting to warm up a little bit now.
Yeah, it's funny how it, well, I guess like you say, we were getting higher and higher. It got cold, my hands got cold again.
Yeah. And you get back on this cold side of the mountain too.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Shades are hitting all the time. Do you think up there at Standing Indian where we heard that whistle, do you think that thing come out of a tree? You know, we heard that loud thump down there.
I think it could very well have.
It sounded like something, you know, coming out of a tree and landing. And then it started
I think we need, and then somewhere in that area, I think we need to get back up in there and do a lot of walking.
Okay. That sounds good.
Wonder what hours most people like to hike on the Appalachian Trail. That's the through hikers. I wonder what schedules they on.
Usually they'll quit walking, you know, about, well, I don't know about all of them. I guess it depends on how close they are to shelter and all of that stuff. But I'd say they'd probably quit walking of the evening. Now that it's getting daylight later, probably around 6, 7 o'clock. And I guess a lot of it depends on how big of a hurry they're in, if they've got a certain schedule they got to keep, or, you know, one day they may walk not as much as the next day, and just, ain't no tell. But I don't think it'd be